It started with a knock. Not on the door, but deep inside Anna's chest. The knock of curiosity, of dread. Something was calling her. Something that should have stayed buried. Anna was 17 when her grandmother died. She'd always felt something strange about Grandma Clara, an energy in her house that never rested. The air always felt heavier there, like the walls were holding secret. And when she passed, her house in the countryside was left to Anna's mother, who wanted nothing to do with it. But Anna wanted to say goodbye. So one quiet Saturday, Anna and her mother made the drive. The house was old, creaky, and smelled like mothballs and dust. But it wasn't until Anna went up to the attic that she felt it, cold, biting air in the middle of summer. She opened the attic door slowly, and there, beneath a sheet of dusty fabric, was a wooden trunk, ornate, locked. Her mother called from downstairs. "Don't touch anything in the attic, Anna." But curiosity doesn't obey rules. Anna found a small key under a loose floorboard, the exact size for the trunk's lock. She turned it. The latch snapped open, and inside, wrapped in velvet, was a doll. Porcelain face, glassy blue eyes, dressed in faded red lace, its mouth painted in a small, knowing smile. It didn't look like a toy. It looked like it had lived a life. Maybe several. There was a folded note pinned to its chest. "This doll is not to be moved from this house. Do not feed it attention. Do not give it a name. And never, ever take it across water." Anna stared at the note, then back at the doll. It was ridiculous. Her grandmother must have written that in her old age, when she was losing her mind. Anna tucked the doll under her arm, brought it downstairs, and took it home. That night, she dreamed of whispers. They didn't make sense, just fragments. She named it. "The circle is broken." Anna woke up in a cold sweat, the doll sitting on her dresser, head tilted slightly, more than before. She hadn't given it a name. Not really. But she had whispered to it. Just a thought. "You look like a Lydia." The next few days, the strange things began. First, the lights flickered. Then the cat hissed constantly at Anna's room and refused to enter. Her mother's plants in the kitchen withered overnight. Anna kept the doll hidden in her closet, but it never stayed there. She'd find it sitting on her desk, her bed, once even in the bathroom. She tried telling her mother. Her mom rolled her eyes. "Grief makes people imagine things," she said. "Throw the doll out if it bothers you." But when Anna tried, she couldn't. She walked to the trash bin with the doll in her arms, but her legs refused to move. Her arms locked. Her mind screamed, "Drop it!" But her body wouldn't listen. And that night, her mirror cracked. Hairline fractures, but spreading, like a spider's web. Anna looked up local stories about cursed dolls, possessions, haunted objects. All the signs matched. She needed to get rid of it. But how? She tried burning it. The fire refused to catch. She tried drowning it in the bathtub. The doll floated, bone dry. Desperate, Anna took it back to her grandmother's house, intending to return it to the attic. But as she opened the trunk to place it back, the doll's eyes turned. Not fully, just enough to meet hers. And she heard it speak, not out loud, inside her mind. "You named me. I'm yours now." Anna screamed, slammed the trunk, locked it, and ran. But it didn't end. That night, she found the doll back in her room, sitting, watching, waiting, and things got worse. She started sleepwalking, waking up with dirt on her feet. Her dreams were filled with screams, hundreds of voices whispering in agony. One morning, she found a message scratched into her wall. "We all named her. We all died." Anna realized she had to break the curse. She contacted a priest. He refused to come when he heard the story. She found an online forum. Someone responded, "You have to bury it, deep, but not just anywhere. You need to return it to the bloodline." So Anna went to her grandmother's grave. Midnight, alone. She brought the doll in a metal box, chained and locked. As she dug, the wind picked up. The air grew cold. And something laughed, softly, in her ears like a child. She dropped the box into the ground, shoveled dirt, fast, but just as she placed the last mound of earth, she felt something grab her ankle from under the soil. She kicked, screamed, ran, and from that day she never saw the doll again. But every mirror she looked into showed something standing behind her, just for a second. A flicker, a shadow in red lace. They say some dolls are made to hold memories, but others are made to hold souls. And when you give them a name, you give them a door. Be careful what you name, and never ignore the warnings of the dead. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget, Talipedia is where the forgotten tales come alive. Subscribe, share, and always check the attic.